Okay, page 2 is basically an example of how term life policies are calculated using probability and statistics. The example I'm going to use is for a 46-year-old male, and we're only going to do a 5-year term life. Like I said, typically they're 10 or so, but they do offer 5-year ones. The insurance company will use an actuary. An actuary is actually a major in college. It's a specific math career. It's a step above a statistician. Okay, so you're using probability and statistics to work for an insurance company typically, and you research all kinds of data, whether it's tornado probabilities, hurricane probabilities. Just you take all the data and come up with a probability of payouts, and they tell the insurance company how much they need to decide. Okay, it is a math career. Okay? That deals with probability and statistics. Okay. Statistics show below the probability that a 46-year-old will die, a 47-year-old will die, a 48-year-old might die, a 49, and so on. Okay, and I got that actually from a statistical site that says what's the probability of a certain age group dying, and I was down in the 40s. Okay? So basically, like a 45-year-old has less than a 1% chance of dying, 0.00. Okay, move the decimal there, it'd be a 0.3% chance of dying, 0.3% chance, but you need to go out further. Okay, so that's where I got this information from. The probability of the 46-year-old will die, probably a 47-year-old will die, and so on. Okay. This 46-year-old wants a $250,000 term life policy. It will be for 5 years. So at the end of 5 years, you just walk away unless you have died in that time period. If you die in that time period, then the insurance company is going to pay out $250,000 to the survivors. Your beneficiary is what it's called. If you do not die in that 5-year period, then all you did is paid insurance for quote unquote no reason. Okay, you just walk away. You owe nothing. Okay. Now, this might be hard for you guys to understand, but basically it's similar to the probability of gambling questions that we had earlier. The concept is it's the percent chance you die times the payout. If I have a 0.003 chance of dying, then they have a 0.003 chance of paying $250,000. If I have a 0.003834 chance of dying at age 47, then they have a 0.03834 chance of paying out $250,000. So it's the percent chance of dying times the payout. Okay? Basically, it's the probability of a 46-year-old dying times the cost of the policy. Okay? So there's 4 parts, 4 questions that I'm going to be asking. Part 1, find the expected payout for the insurance company. You need to basically do it for, that says each month. It should say each year. I'll change that. What's the probability of expected payout? What's the expected payout for the insurance company at age 46, at age 47, at age 48, and so on? Okay, so it's the probability of death times the policy payout equals the probability of a loss for the company. Okay, you take the probability of age 46 times $250,000. The insurance company basically just marks it down as we're going to lose $884. Now, you might not die, you might not die, you might not die, you might not die, but if one person does, they're going to pay $250,000. If you spread that over tens of thousands and millions of people, they look at that as an $884 loss for that year. If this is the chance you're going to die at age 47, times $250,000 if you do, they see that as a $958 loss, okay, spread over millions of people. Okay? Like I said before, there is no such thing as a small insurance company. If you have a small insurance company insuring 10 people and one of them die, you're going to pay $250,000 out, and the insurance company is going to go bankrupt and lose money. They need thousands and thousands and millions of people paying $958 a month. Okay? probability of age 48 times the payout. This is the expected loss for the insurance company. Add that up over 5 years, and basically over 5 years, which is part 2, what's the expected payout over the 5-year policy? They expect to pay out $5,279. Okay? That is their expected loss. Okay? Part 3, if the insurance company only wants to break even, which we know they don't, they want to make money, but if they only want to break even and not make a profit, what would they charge per month for a 5-year policy? Well, it's the expected loss. They expect to lose $5,279. It's the expected loss divided by the number of months. So they expect to lose $5,279 divided by 60 months, because 5 years is 60 months. They would need to charge approximately $88. I think it was $87 and something. They would need to charge a 46-year-old $88 a month in order to break even. Okay? However, part 4, we know the insurance company wants to make a profit. They kind of decide ahead of time, hey, I want to make a profit of $1,000. How much would they charge if they want to make a $1,000 profit on this person? Well, they take their expected payout, $5,279, which we calculated using probability and statistics. Add the profit that they would like to have of $1,000. They would need to really charge $6,279. Now divide that by 60 months. Instead of charging $88 a month, they're going to charge $105 a month, roughly. Okay? The probability used was for, I wanted to mention, the probability used was for all 46-year-olds. Okay? Most places have what they call a non-nicotine or non-smoker rate and a nicotine rate. If you are a non-smoker, it would be a lot less than this. Okay? But if you're a smoker, it's going to be every bit of this, maybe more. Okay? So this is kind of the average 46-year-old. Okay? If you're of good health, and with a $250,000 policy, they might make you take a blood test to prove that there's no nicotine in your blood, find out that you don't have cancer of some type. They might do some kind of blood test because if they charge you less, they want to make darn sure the probability means you should be less. So this probability was for a normal 46-year-old, not high or low risk, either one, just kind of middle of the road. But a non-smoker would be considered low risk, and they might drop these payments a little bit. Okay? All right, your assignment was to watch these 2 videos, print out the notes, and all you have to do is email me the 2 answers above, or actually the 1 answer above. If you would like to add to it that you proved that you watched the videos, feel free to add to some kind of comment how much you miss me, even if you have to lie, or how much you miss school or something. But there is no official new assignment. I will give you an assignment similar to this on Wednesday and Friday. Okay? All right, sorry, this one took 8.5 minutes, but I wanted to go through it fairly thorough with you. Thanks, bye.